our habits create well-worn paths. So our thoughts, our patterns of thoughts, dig well-worn paths in our brain. That's why it's so easy to automatically go back to the same thought over and over and over again and get stuck in almost with blinders on. And we can actually establish well-worn paths of what we do in our actual physical habits. Our bodies follow well-worn paths of familiarity and comfort and safety. And while these are really helpful when learning rules and knowing kind of the direction that you want to go in, it's for safety's sake, so everybody's on the same page, laws, things like that. Those are really important paths and well-worn paths to follow and to know. But this, when you get stuck in a repeat, in a rut, in a well-worn path, it can stifle creativity. And when we are doing the thing, if we're following the same circuit, attending the same workshops, looking for the same auditions in the same place, rehearsing the same material over and over and over again, especially once it's polished and shine, even if it isn't, but we stick with what we know, it can give us the illusion that we are actually doing something, that we are actually taking action, when really we are on a merry-go-round loop. I remember when I first started my singing adventure, everything was new, the people, the places, the process, and there was a lot of potential energy that I was building on. That potential energy, I was more attentive. I was more open to drinking in everything everybody had, attending to all of my surroundings in a way that felt really good. And my body was often more on edge between excitement and fear. That really good edge of nervous that helps you really stay focused and that you have to step through to really claim whatever it is that you want. And over time, as I met mentors, as I became more familiar, more comfortable, those pieces in me started to relax. And there is something about keeping that edge alive that is invaluable to learning and growing. And I realized that I developed well-worn paths for myself. I have lots of them. Sometimes it's in my practice, and it's often just in my daily routine. My morning routine is the same most often. How I get to and from my familiar places to my work, what side of the bed I sleep on, my exercise routine, heck, what wall I even look at when I am practicing. All of those types of routines create a sense of comfort that we sort of just dismiss and think we may be doing something more than we actually are. And disrupting those patterns, trying something new, opens up all kinds of new doorways, gets ideas flowing, new perspectives emerge, and new opportunities arise. And you can disrupt those patterns in some really, really simple ways. Take a new route to work. Eat breakfast instead of dinner. Go left instead of right. Use your non-dominant hand to do things you typically would do with your dominant hand. And then apply these same ideas that you try out in your everyday life to your performing practice and goal.